Okay, I'm making this video for Todd because he asked in the comments if I could go more in depth in my skinning machine. So this is the skinning machine. I'll give you a look at the fur room. I've changed a couple of things here, added some pictures, and got a couple of pieces of fur. I'm not hitting it real hard though because the fur isn't prime yet. Obviously going off of that otter and that coon, and with the prices this year, I'm going to hold off for another week or so. But anyway, back to the oh, and I meant to mention this in the last video. This is borax, 20 mule team borax. If you ever get a chance to watch Tracy Truman's video about gray fox, it works great on cats, coyotes, and fox too. But you just rub your fur in that, just rub the outside of the fur and then suck it out with the shop vac, and it makes your fur look 5 times better. Anyway, back to the skinning machine. I don't use my skinning machine like a lot of guys. All I use the skinning machine for is to keep tension on the hide. I don't actually have it pull the hide off. My winch is only the 110-pound Ironton winch from Northern Tool. It's the electric winch. It's not ran off like a deep cycle battery, and it's got the hand control down here. If you want the winch that pulls the hides off of coons, coyotes, otter, whatever, you're gonna have to go up to like the 220 or 440 size winch. Otherwise, you're gonna burn up your motor. But the whole winch system is 8 foot tall. I just disconnect this. I disconnect this and I put it on this hook right here. And then I can lower it down, and then on my base, it's on a rod on all thread. And right now it's at the lowest setting, like for coyotes or a big otter. And then I can pull this pin, raise it up, and it hooks. There's a hole right here for the pin to go, to keep this bracket held up here. Then it just goes right there. Just the vice grips. This right here is 12 inches wide. The bottom, my vice grips are 10 inches apart. I've got it mounted to the floor right here. It's Tapconned into the floor, and then I've got it bolted to studs. When I framed out my wall, I've got backing, and I've bolted it to the back of the wall, and that way this thing, it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's tight. It's really not tall enough for coyotes, but if you hook the coyotes down on the haunches, like back by the tail instead of the actual end of the back legs, then it's tall enough. But like I said, I don't use it to rip the hides off. I just use it to keep tension when my hands get tired, and then I can just hit it with a knife real quick, pull up, hit it with the knife, pull up, and keep going like that. So hopefully that answers. But yeah, the whole thing, 8 foot tall. The cable, this cable on this winch is just snare cable. It's just 3/32 7x7. But like I said, this motor isn't stout enough to actually pull it off the hide. You're gonna have to get the next size bigger, and it's just the 110 electric. So hopefully that answers your questions. If you got anything more, just let me know. I'm going to post another video of how my truck is set up, and then post a video again on my backfield on what I do like pre-season and what I do to catch critters here at the house on just 3 acres. But you'd be surprised, if you're in the right location, how many critters you can catch if you kind of get them used to coming to free food, and if you got a good travel way. So anyway, I'll post another video.